Okay, you're talking about energy. Why wouldn't your energy stay right there? Your entity.
Why wouldn't it? I don't know. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like
why.
if
Well,
we die in the house,
So
energy.
my buddy died on the highway. He got into a car accident and died in his car. Um, and I can't even drive past that shit because I get like nauseous, like
I
sick
get
to
that.
my stomach, like a weird, like an eerie feeling, dude. Like but at the same time, there's some points in time, like there's been times where I've gone and smoked with him and shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you, like stopped and smoked a joint there just because like that's like where else could you be? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Where else could you be other than right here, bro? There's nowhere you could be. So I'll sit there and burn with him because I can only imagine. And the way I was talking to a dude, a random person, I don't know, man, I met the other day, and he was like, I think that like your good and bad deeds determine how much energy you build up in your body. And he said, he said, based on the amount of energy that you have in your body, or you can, then so I guess to kind of answer your question would be to fall into what he said, Zach, because I'm not sure. I haven't put myself in a
You
position to
believe
think
in
about that.
ghosts.
So
Dude,
with
absolutely. I live right across the street from the cemetery, bro, and you would not believe the things that I see and hear, dude.
with what you're saying about how where a buddy had died or whatever and things like that, feeling this way and that way whenever you go around it, I 100% because I watch a lot of just ghost hunting stuff on YouTube because I think it's entertaining to watch. But one of the big things that they include with them a lot of times is somebody who consider themselves a medium and can feel different energies and things like that. I 100% the reason you only feel that way is your brain playing tricks on you because you know something has happened there.
Right.
I don't really believe
Oh
the
no, listen, but that's the
feeling.
thing. Like, dude, it happened. So where he died at is it's called Owens and
Everything's real.
72, right? So Owens is the side road. It cuts
Everything.
across from 72 and 70. Okay, so this road is like evil, bro. It's fucking evil, and I've always knew something was off about. But he is one of like I think 7 people that have died on that road, right on that intersection. 8 people. I'd have to look. And that's just in the last like 10 years, dude. It all started with this one guy. His guy and his girlfriend and their dog, they were on a motorcycle and they got hit at the intersection. Ever since then, people die there all the fucking time. So I don't know. You definitely could be right. It definitely could just be my brain playing tricks on me, but I don't know, dude. That road's always felt some type of it's fucking weird, man.
See, if it's always felt weird though, if it's like things that you've known about prior, like
It's
say,
it's never been it wasn't as strong, but I just always knew that something was off about the road. Like every time I pass it, I'd be like, that's a weird fucking that spot's weird, bro. And then there's crosses on it. So I guess from the jump I knew something bad had happened there. Yeah. Because there's
James,
crosses.
James, I believe that because remember when fuck, me and Buffa went underneath the bridge, man, and there's a bridge here where if you turn your car off, honk your horn 3 times or something, something will show up, and something did show up, and it left handprints on the back of my truck. And then my buddy that didn't go walked outside and seen somebody standing in the back of my truck.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
So
what
see,
the fuck?
another weird thing when it comes to contact like that is that goes into its whole thing as well because some people will believe it's spirits, it could be just evil spirits, things like that. Other people don't believe in spirits at all, but yet they also believe that it could be like demons and things like that. Because demons and those kind of entities aren't anything like spirits. They're two completely different things.
yeah, the bitches are gonna get you. They can touch you and shit.
Well, the thing is, how can you like? How is somebody
Destroy your ether, bro.
identifying
You done fucked up.
what a demon or a spirit is? I mean, a spirit could
It's too
attack some.
late.
A spirit could attack somebody. I mean,
No,
if they're pissed off
no,
enough, you
no.
know
That
what I
would be a
mean.
demon. No, that would
But
be a demon.
we don't know that. We don't
Yeah. Well, anything. So listen,
physically know. We
anything,
just
any
call
any
it that. You know what I
spiritual,
mean?
no, any spiritual being with enough power to enter the physical realm is an angel or a demon. Their actions are what we determine them to be an angel or a demon. Now, whether or not they fall that name is dependent on them. But I'm just telling you, like any spirit physical enough to be able to touch you or touch you belongings around you is too strong to just be a regular human spirit. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not just it's not your Uncle Joe. Your Uncle Joe didn't throw the fucking saucer at you, okay?
So this
Bartholomew
is
did. All right,
Bartholomew.
like
so this is something that doesn't make a lot of sense because there's not going to be a lot of people who would think this way, and they would probably much rather believe in spirits or demons and things like that. But with how little we actually know about the Earth or the universe and all that in general, what if whatever these spirits are actual living things that we
right, just on a
physically can't see that
can't
are
see
humanoid?
on a different plane. Wouldn't that be some crazy shit? What if when you die, you just go to that different plane? It's like
It's a
the city of light from the
possibility.
100. Like this, you ever seen the 100?
No,
You ain't never seen the 100?
no.
You should watch it. It'll kind of scare you a little bit. It's fucking wild. So they blew the Earth up, right? An AI, okay, that this lady built, figured out what the problem was with humanity, that it was too many humans. So she launched all the nuclear weapons on the planet, blew the planet up, right? Uh, a bunch of survivors fled to outer space. They started living on the International Space Station, right? International Space Station starts running out of oxygen, pimp. Okay, so they take all the prisoners, right? Well, 99 prisoners, and they send them down. The 100 was so one of the prisoners was this girl who was hid in the floor like her whole life because you were only allowed to have one kid, etc., etc. Her brother snuck on the ship and fucking jumped onto the Earth with them, right? But they when they sent them down, they thought they were going to die from radiation. They didn't know what was going to happen. They just knew that they needed to get people off of the fucking space station because they were running out of oxygen. So then they get down there and they figured out that so it's called Mount Weather in the show, but it's really NORAD. It's Colorado Springs. Okay. Uh, and so
Excuse you,
there's
cat.
a group of people called the Mountain Men is what they call them,
Can I
right?
help you?
They never left. They never left. They just ran to NORAD and hid there. It's the president of the United States. Well, it's the president then. The president when all the bombing happened has already died or whatever. It was like his son or some shit like that. And then there's the grounders, which are all the mutated fucking weirdo fucks. All right. uh and well, then there's another clan called the Reapers, but they're not really a clan. You'll figure that out if you watch the show. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But it's pretty wild how accurate I feel like that show would be to an atomic situation happening on the planet. Like I
Right.
feel like it's pretty spot on. Good show though, dude. You should watch it. It gets kind of shitty at the end. I don't like it, but whatever.
Oh, I guess I'm just not a big fan of TV shows anymore.
Man, I don't watch TV or movies.
Yeah,
Dude, to be honest with you,
same.
I don't just casually. I tend to watch from like directors I know that like mean something, like uh Jonathan Key.
Right.
So like the Get Out movies, the Us movies. Leave the World Behind was fucking insanity. Insanity. Like if you like conspiracy shit, I don't know how you have because I don't know if they were trying to tell us something or what, but a bunch of crazy
Right.
shit's been happening that literally lines up with the movie. Like it couldn't be more spot on, bro. Like the plane that just crashed in Tampa
Did a plane
and
just
just
crash in
all kinds.
Tampa?
Yeah, out of nowhere into a fucking I guess missed the runway by like 5 miles and crashed into a fucking literally into a mobile home
How
park.
do you miss
Yeah, like
the
by
airstrip
mile,
by 5 miles?
exactly. They're
By a
saying it was
mile at that. Like,
they said it was a technological issue, and basically the leave the world behind shit. There's like a giant. I don't know. It's crazy. You have to go watch it, bro. It's fucking insane. It starts off with an oil tanker running ashore right in front of their family. And then they're like, okay, that was a little crazy. Let's go back to the cabin. Then they go back to the cabin, and the fucking owner of the cabin knocks on the door. He's a real sketchy dude, though, at first. You're like, there's no way you own this. And I like what they did, too, because he's black. So they were, and the white family was like, there's, no, you don't own shit. You're lying. And he was like, what? Actually, he didn't say that. His daughter was rambunctious as fuck. But then, yeah, it gets crazy. Then planes start falling out of the sky. It gets nuts. And it was all China hacking cyber hacking America, which I guess is now a thing that is a thing. Like we're at war with China, cyber. Know that? Do you guys know that? Google it.
Yeah, we're with war through with them through TikTok.
Yeah, not I guess not just TikTok. I'm serious though. They're going fucking crazy. Everybody's freaking losing their minds over this shit. And I'm like, dude, are we going to wars or is it civil war? Both? We can't do both at the same time. We can't.
So
Bro.
on all the conspiracy shit, there is people just seem like humanity in general just seems to love war and all of that. One of the conspiracies, like how you said before, you don't believe that we come from monkeys or whatever. One of them means you also have to believe in life on other planets as well. Uh, but they think that people came from another planet pretty much,
So I would
and
say
we
that,
got
and this is,
sent to Earth because we were too violent.
yeah. Well, I don't know about that's crazy. I never thought about that. I never.
James
So it
says,
basically
"What
would
do
it
y'all
would
think
literally be
Texas
the
is doing?"
100. So what I would say though is that I 100% believe that you know how they were like an asteroid killed the dinosaurs. Yeah?
Yeah,
No. No. So listen, for what you're saying to be possible, for us to make it from one planet to another, we would have to have a nuclear reactor, right? We agree on that? You have to have
yeah.
some type of something to make your own fuel source. The only way the humans are going to go with that's going to be a nuclear reactor. You know what I mean? Like that's the only way we're going to. I'm not even trying to be a dick. It just makes the most sense. It's easy to find. It's a fucking it's an element that the planet makes so we can literally fuel our ship with the sources from our planet, get to another planet and go about our business, right? So if we have a
Right.
nuclear reactor on the ship and the nuclear reactor fueled ship or multiple depending how far out we're coming from, you know what I mean? Could be 6, 7 reactors, who knows, right? If that ship crashes into the planet, what would happen?
Oh, it's blown up. Bye bye.
No, the planet wouldn't blow up. It would leave a
No.
nice fucking huge crater, and it would be a nuclear fallout after, which would do what? It'd cover the Earth in ash, and it would kill basically everything on the planet, like the dinosaurs.
Honestly, things that crash into the planet don't even have to be that large to do a complete fallout kind of situation. I think they say a meteor that manages to not break up on entry and hits Earth that's the size of like 2 baseball fields could take out New York or something entirely. So they
That's
don't
what I
even have
mean.
to be very big to completely
Right.
demolish
But
a
this, but
lot.
this, but this wiped out the whole planet. It killed like everything on the planet. Anything, basically anything that wasn't in the water died. You know what I mean? Like that's how it worked for real. That's why the crocodiles lived and cockroaches. I mean, you just can't kill them. It's just not possible. Uh, but
You
like,
can if you smush them.
well, yeah, but that's even then they'll fucking crawl away from you too.
Well, to
One's out
be
here.
fair,
Random.
a lot of movies when they show dinosaurs going extinct too, they show like an asteroid or something hitting the planet, and the whole planet just basically everything dies at once to a shockwave or whatever. But
Yeah, did not
it
happen like
wouldn't be
that.
like that at all. If
Fuck no,
anything, you're just gonna
absolutely
have a
not.
huge impact, and what's gonna kill everything off is ash and shit or dust
Yeah, and that's
in
what
the
I'm saying.
sky
And
blocking
for it to
shit.
be exactly, for it to be such a large fallout that it caused an ice age, because that's what they say happened. They say the asteroid hit and caused an ice age, bro. You get what I mean? The fallout was in the sky for so long, it blocked the sun for so long, we had a fucking ice age. Nuclear reactor on a fucking ship. Ship blew up. Drop ships made it when they popped off. You get what I'm saying? Main ship did not make it with the nuclear reactors on it, blew the whole ship to pieces. Maybe they're right. Maybe we did come from a different planet. Would make sense. Would
To
for
be
people who
completely
be
fair,
for people who have more melanin in their body, right, than those who don't, it would make sense for them to come from a either one's from this planet and one's not. You get what I'm saying? I don't know which is which, right? Because even if you think about it, like Eskimos, they live inside constantly and they live like in the fucking coldest of cold, but they still have a large amount of melanin in their. They're still yellow. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like they have skin color. Whereas when you're looking at like white people, like fucking Irish people, like redheaded gingers, where'd you come from?
The motherfuckers that got no soul.
Where'd you come from? Well, you came from somewhere that's not here because you shouldn't be that white. The sun is very much real. All right, like the sun is here. Our bodies need melanin, or you burn, right? So then that you would think that people with less melanin would come from a planet that was what further away from the sun.
Did you see the telescope found streetlights?
Oh, dude, I'm sure the telescopes found all kinds of motherfucking shit. Did you hear what I just
Like
said, Zachary?
I
I'm
know
sure
streetlights from
people.
billions and billions and billions and miles away.
Yeah, and think about how many nuclear reactors you would need on your ship to make it billions and billions of miles.
Right.
Okay, you get what I'm saying? Like that's
Be
what I'm getting
completely
at. So
fair though. In situations like that, it might not even need to be nuclear reactors, because the people who do believe in life elsewhere believe that those civilizations and things are so far beyond what we even know that they might not even use nuclear shit anymore because they're so far past it.
well, you have to
Right.
think about it like this: if we saw those streetlights with that telescope and they're 2.4 billion light years away, that means those those streetlights were there 2.4 billion years ago.
Right.
Where are they at now in civilization? Do you understand what I'm saying? You're literally looking back in time when you look at that imagery.
It's fucking
The
insane
other
what we can
crazy
see.
the other crazy thing
It
about
just
it
sounds
is
fake.
people
It doesn't even sound real. So I can see 2.4 billion miles away into a fucking galaxy that I don't even know what it could be. It could be a goddamn chromosome we're living in the middle of a neck of a fucking giant that lives in a fucking spaceship. I don't know, right? You're telling me we can see that, but I can't see 2.4 million miles down. I don't even know how deep the Mariana Trench is. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's making me upset. That's fucking
well,
stupid.
situations like being able to see that far and how far back in time the light we see from that far is also why people think we don't have any actual contact from aliens either. Is if they're that far from us looking here, humans aren't even a thing right now. Like, they might not even know that this planet's inhabited yet.
Or
Right.
or maybe or maybe time travel and light travel and wormhole. Dude, there's so many ifs. That's the problem.
There's too many
The
ifs.
problem.
Like
And to
what
be
happens
completely
if we
fair,
die?
there's
Go ahead.
the crazy thing is though too, like the conversation of we don't know shit about in the ocean either, or our own planet, is we seem to know a lot about space, but if we don't know this much about our own oceans, think about how much we don't actually know about space compared to what we think we know.
Right. Like we know it's a vacuum. We know it's got stars and light and no air. That's about it. Like we're definitely not the only solar system.
Is it a vacuum though, or is it water?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Where do the astronauts train for spacewalks and
And
shit?
water.
Come on, bro.
But
Come on, bro. You ever jumped
how
in water? You ever jumped in water?
but have you ever jumped in space?
No. No, but I'm saying, you ever jumped in water? Have you? You've seen, you float. You know what I mean? Like there's a fucking float to it, bro. So then it may be not
Yeah,
even
but I don't
water,
know.
just but a fluid of
I don't know
of some kind.
if
I was
it
gonna
being
say, because
fluid.
water wouldn't make sense
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yes it would.
simply. Well,
Yeah.
water wouldn't make sense for the simple fact of in water you can still move. Like you still can
Well, meaning you
like
can direct your own current based off of your hands and shit. I understand what you're
yeah,
saying.
in space you can't
Yes,
do
yes,
that.
yes, yes. Yeah. Or could you? Mm-hmm.
My question is
I
how in the
mean,
fuck did a ship have enough fuel to make it 200 some odd thousand miles to a fucking moon? Please tell in the 80s.
well, when it comes to stuff like that,
No,
you
it
don't
did it.
need
It did
enough
it.
fuel to
See,
make it
that's the
there.
thing. No, you just have to get out of Earth's gravitational pull, and then you're free floating. As long as you're aimed in the right direction, you're fine. You can use your little thrusters to recalculate. All they have to do is just shoot out oxygen. And that's the
All you
part where I'm
need,
like, is it water? You get what I'm saying? But then I see like if you pay attention to the spacewalks and shit, if it was water, you would be able to swim in a certain area. But at the same time, if you think about it, I don't even, bro. It's so crazy. It's got to be of a fluid of some kind, because if it's a vacuum wouldn't make a vacuum would mean everything would just fall. You ever put something in a vacuum?
Yes.
You ever drop something in a vacuum? There's no I don't know. Well, I guess if there's no gravity out there, then that would make sense. But there is gravity out there. That's another part that doesn't make any sense to me. It just depends on where the object is. Do you get what I'm saying? And then I think about what people saying that if you think about space as a fabric, and that's the best way to look at it. It's the only way that I can look at it for it to make sense. If you laid a bed sheet out and you put a ball in the middle of it, okay, and you took a little ball and you spun that little ball in a circle around the big ball in the middle, it's exactly what an orbit. It's an elliptical orbit. Do you understand what I'm saying? So like, it's I don't even know how to. If it's a plane, then how can it be a vacuum and a plane at the same time?
Like we said in the beginning of this, there's too many fucking what ifs for us. Nobody can be certain
Literally,
about anything.
humans in general, we just don't know shit about nothing.
No.
What we do know is very little compared to everything in
We're
general.
probably about 5% about everything.
I want to be an elite so bad, and not even for the money, just so I knew what was going on.
You telling me you want to be in the Illuminati? Is that what you're saying?
I don't care, dude. At this point, I don't care. I don't care. I
Don't
don't
even
give a
need to be
shit.
in the Illuminati. If you want to know shit, just
I
join the
know.
fucking hackers, fucking anonymous and shit. They know everything.
They think they know everything.
They
They're
pretty
pretty
much
good.
know everything.
Yeah, they're pretty good, dude.
I'm too dumb to do computer stuff. I
I
hardly know
like
what I
my
am about
Xbox
mine.
account, so you're not gonna sit here and listen to me talk bad about them.
They know everything that other people know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's where we're at with anybody who's actually discovering new stuff anymore.
Nobody.
There's still two
We
in
hit,
Egypt being fucking unearthed.
well, we've hit a wall, and it's like the silicon
Oh,
era.
like an actual wall, or like like what are we talking about here?
Well,
Flat Earth?
you know through time
You talking
how
flat
there's
Earth here, dude?
been, well, no, you know how through time we've hit different points, like you have the Stone Age, you've got,
Well,
I don't
yeah.
even know, like
The Ice Age
what they
caused
all
by the
get called.
nuclear reactors. No, I got you. I understand.
But what we're at right now is silicon, basically, because
Silicon.
that's used everywhere in everything.
Yeah, tits and everything.
We have to discover something past that point to start making new discoveries, pretty much, to make new breakthroughs with shit.
Right.
Because silicon is what has carried us to this point in technology that we're at now.
Uh, we like how have we lived on this earth for so fucking long and still haven't made to the center of the earth?
Because of how dense it gets.
We've made it
The
about
closer,
0.2% of the way.
yeah, and it's
How
because
insane is that?
the stuff that we've built can't break through anything past that, because the further down you go, the more dense it gets, the harder it gets. And
Like
then
that's
it's not
insane.
as
And then
bad
they get
as
soft.
water. It's not as bad as water, like water creates constant pressure around you, but even without water around you, the deeper you'd go into the planet, the more pressure you would have as well.
Oh, no matter what, there's going to be water down there. You're going to hit water. You can't suck out that amount of water when you're drilling down. So there's going to be pressure from the water as well.
Other
What's the
part
thing?
doesn't make any sense. When
That's
you
the
remember
thing
being
with it.
you remember being a kid and then being like, hey, I
You
remember
cut it.
looking at there being a crust and a mantle and then a fucking the core, I don't remember them saying that there was water in there. It's fucking wild. So it's around us and in us and underneath the land that we live on.
You didn't know that?
Well, water is pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
And technically, even if we could get to the core, I don't think we'd want to. Because when it comes to the core, I'm pretty sure it's just so hot that it's basically just constant lava.
How do they know that though?
I think that's just based off the whole science thing with pressure, because
Hmm.
pressure itself heats things up. The more pressure there is, the hotter things get.
Guess it could be based on. It just we don't know what it is, and we probably may never know. It definitely won't be in our fucking lifetime. That's for damn sure.
I'm pretty sure that we are going to get civilization set up on another planet before we ever make it to the center of our planet, just because if we ever get to the point of even wanting to go to the center of our planet, if for some reason that would destroy the planet, we kind of need somewhere else to be.
The Earth is going to take itself back over before anything.
The crazy thing is, we are on a time limit after all. It's not going to be in any near generation of life, but eventually the Earth is going to be destroyed by the sun.
It's going to be destroyed by anything. Itself, it's going to destroy itself and build
Well,
itself back up.
even if the Earth doesn't get destroyed by some kind of impact from something else in space, our solar system is going to be consumed by our sun, because the sun is in the stage before it basically destroys itself. That's what the sun is. That's what it's doing. And when the sun does destroy itself and blows up, as planets do, it's going to consume the solar system.
I'm ready for it. Bring it to me. I know it's not going to happen anytime in our generation, the next generation, the next 10 generations. But bring it.
It's not going to happen anytime soon whatsoever, but
I still got a lot of
it'll
years
happen
ahead.
eventually. But that's the thing with it, is even though there's a lot of time until it happens, and it won't be in our lifetime or our kids' lifetime or anything like that, we're still on a time limit as humans in general.
Right. And that's what I hate about, like, no matter what, we're on a timeline. Like, why make people work their fucking life away? Like, what's the point of not being able to explore anywhere? Why is money a fucking thing?
Well, what doesn't make sense with any of it is eventually, unless we can get to another planet, humans will die out inevitably. There's no saving it. If we do get to another planet, we are going to have to continuously get to new planets after so many years, no matter what, because every single planet we'll be on will eventually blow up. So humans are literally racing to just survive from planet to planet, pretty much.
Well, the
That
thing
is the
is, like,
whole point in us.
if we go to a different planet, we have to go to another solar system. We can't just be in this solar system.
Yeah, we can't be anywhere near here.
And I don't want to say it's impossible because of the technology that keeps coming about. And did you guys see the Apple goggle things?
Yeah, those are stupid.
Like, what the like? They're just going to keep building stupid shit to consume everybody, and then just make new
No
shit.
matter what, no matter how things go, I think it's definitely possible for humans to eventually reach a point to where they can go from solar system to solar system. The question is, are they able to reach that point before they can't actually do it? Like before the sun would blow up. Will they be able to reach that point before then? Or before something else happens to hit the earth and take us out?
Yeah. Where did Justice go?
And the whole reason we all work our entire lives is to make things better for ourselves on this planet and shit. But unless humans in general can continue to advance in technology to where we can reach other solar systems, everything we're doing is completely pointless. Because if we don't eventually get to other solar systems, the humans die out anyway.
And luckily, it won't be anytime soon.
Well, you say luckily it's not anytime soon. But we're part of the generation and every generation before us and every generation for a long time after us, what we're doing right now doesn't mean shit.
Nope. Don't mean shit. And it's not going to change for a very long time.
The only way we'll never know it, but the only way humans in general are ever going to know if what the previous generations did was worth it is if we actually get to another solar system.
Like, what do you see us doing something that's worth it, though?
Well, if we get to another
Nothing.
solar system, everything that we've done led up to that point. If we don't get to another solar system, everything we've done was completely useless.
The only thing I can see that's useful, food, technology, and yeah, nope, that's about it. These
Well, that's the
dumbass
thing.
warehouses can fuck off. Too many of them bitches for no reason.
Well, that's the thing, though. We can't say anything up to this point has been useless for the simple fact that everything that we've done has improved our understanding of everything. So, like, even though those fucking Apple glasses things, whatever, are completely fucking stupid, it's still advancing technology.
Right.
So, it helps. All these fucking factories that we have around, they're shitty jobs and all that, but factories are what got us to the point we're at. So, they are of use, technically, as long as we get somewhere.
Right. I don't know. I'm not looking into the Earth completely blown up type of guy. I've never looked into that.
Well, my big thing used to be science. For some reason, I used to love it.
Yeah.
So I just know how things go no matter what. If when it comes to stuff like that, because I mean, the Earth itself technically won't explode unless some outside force forces it to, because the Earth isn't going to last long enough to explode, because the sun would take it out.
Hmm. This is definitely the shit show podcast right here.
Just the way we like it.
Yerp. I'm all right with this. From one topic to the next, to the next, to the next, back to we need people with good ghost hunting shows, not this fake ass shit. All right.
Well, the way ghost hunting is in general, especially when it comes to um like what was the original Ghost Adventures or something on TV?
Yeah, that dumbass fake show.
I mean, no matter where you go, it's all going to be fake. I mean, there might be some real shit here and there, but they're doing this for money, so they're going to have to throw some shit in there that's obviously not going to be real. I mean, if you title, like, would somebody prefer that your video includes something getting knocked off a desk, or would they be more interested in you got scratched by a ghost?
Yeah,
They have to go in the best interest for them to continue growing their channel and make money. So while some of it might actually be kind of real, they're also probably going to have a bunch of fake shit mixed in
about
there too.
75% fake shit. Well, let's make it look like something got knocked over on this desk real quick. Guys, react really hard to it. No, I had an experience at a haunted bed and breakfast place where we were all fucking around in the dining room and the furnace panel got thrown off. Was not a fun time whatsoever.
Do you know a video I find fucking hilarious?
What's that?
The one where the knife comes flying out of the little knife holder thing that you place on your counter.
I haven't seen that one.
Um,
Does that one seem fake?
uh, I don't know if it's fake or not, but it's fucking hilarious.
Ryan and Shane from BuzzFeed. I've never watched them. And also, they're not. Pokemon's not going to go after Pal World. They physically can't.
Yeah, people need to stop with the Pokemon trying to sue Pal World. They're not trying to.
They're not trying to. Me and Jacob talked about it the other
Not
day.
have
He
dropped the
said,
game. Go ahead.
Jacob said their lawyers talked before they even made the game.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not publishing that video game with any chance of you receiving, not with a company like Pokemon. Absolutely not. It's just not. No.
Okay. Central, you
Uh,
watching?
Yeah, I'm watching. So is Chet.
This shit is funny.
That container thingy?
Excuse me?
No. No.
Ec-
No. Is this all
Random
because
sound.
dude,
Did
this
that
is
random
getting
sound
dangerous,
work?
bro. You're
My
gonna cut
my
yourself.
OBS is fucking up.
You need to be careful.
My sounds might not
Just
work.
like no.
No.
He's just like, no, bro, you're gonna cut yourself. You need to be careful.
Actually, oh, what the fuck just happened? Right in front of my fucking face. Fucking shit.
That might not be
No.
faked.
I just loved his reaction to it. Just like, bro, you gotta be more careful. You're gonna cut yourself.
Let's put
It's a
that up real
regular
quick.
old fucking knife container thingy. No, it's not. I just want. I'm not.
It's so
It's like,
fucking
nah.
hilarious.
I don't think that's fake. That doesn't look fake. And that the video's ass. When was that published?
I think it's a pretty old video.
Okay, so I will.
This is a year ago. I don't know if he's the original uploader though.
Right. If it was a year ago, then it might be fake because the video's ass.
Year ago. Yeah, I don't know what the original uploader is.
Right.
So I don't know if that's legit or not.
The video starts off with the knife falling. I mean, he could have been recording beforehand and just cut to that part.
Well, so the reason
Okay,
he
so
started recording is because that knife apparently already did it.
Right.
I will
So
say
that's
I'm
why
stupid
he
for
started
drinking.
recording.
That knife
And then
fell out of that little fucking knife container thingy.
then it happened.
The only way I can see this being fake,
Container thingy.
there's
That
There's
knife
a big
fell out of that little
possibility.
fucking knife container thingy.
The way the knife comes out looks like it's tied to something and goes up across the fridge, and then is just that string is let go. That's a possibility. Like, dude, play it again.
No. Knife fell
Like,
out. I will say
see,
I'm stupid
watch
for
the way it goes up.
Well, we'll slow it down.
Yeah, slow down.
drinking. That knife fell out of that little fucking knife.
See the way it goes
container
up?
thingy?
See, the really weird thing about it.
What's your quality at? Why is it so shit? Oh, it's at 1080p.
No. No.
The weird thing about it is, though, if they did have like a string or like a fishing line or something to pull it up, they would have had some way for it to
No. Is this all
basically
because dude, this is
come
getting
off
dangerous.
of the knife, though. Because at no point, even when he's holding the knife or anything, do you see a string
But he
whatsoever.
really doesn't show the handle. There's a hole right there at the end of the handle.
Bro,
It's
you're
like,
gonna cut yourself.
no, there's
You need
not.
to be careful. Fucking no. Actually, what the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
Right in front of my fucking face. Fucking shit. No.
I mean, you can't fake the shaking.
But yeah, like you don't get to see too much of it all too well, but you can see the knife when he puts it in there. and there's
Yeah.
nothing around the handle. So if they did have even like a fishing line wrapped around it somehow, the fishing line they would have had to have rigged up just right for it to come off of the handle as it falls down.
Yeah. There's a possibility, but I mean at the same time it's more 75% real, 25% fake. Would immediately sell the house, burn the knife in sand, and smelt the knives into a cross.
It's time to move, bro. It's pretty nice of you to be concerned for the ghosts. I don't. I don't.
I don't either. I
Oh,
don't.
oh, wait. Opera to the rescue.
What's it say?
I think it wants me to make an account.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Opera not to the rescue because I don't care to make an account.
Oh, there's a
Oh, man's fucked up.
Ghost Files on the channel of the
There we
Watcher.
go. There we go.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to
This
see what
looks
my
normal.
OBS looks like? Look at what my OBS looks like. It's frozen. My OBS is frozen right now. It's a bit fucked. It's from unplugging my
Uh,
controller.
uh,
I don't know how to fix it without restarting it. So
hey, can't be as bad as this guy.
Morley.
So I don't know what his name is. Have you seen this guy?
I've seen him a little bit, yeah.
So he had, it was like 6, 7 in the morning his time when he noticed it, and he said it had been on his other screen for, I don't know, since like 2 in the morning or something. But there was a pop-up that said his OBS crashed. And he was asking chat if the stream was still going, and they're like, yeah, it's working and all that. So he's like, I'm just going to put this back over here, and I'm not going to click any buttons on it because I'm still somehow streaming.
I haven't watched like Ghost Hunters in a while, but I've watched like abandoned buildings and like the old haunted asylum buildings and whatnot. And some
I
of that
watch the
gives me
same.
some goosebumps, but
I watch the same people that everybody watches.
see, I've never watched them.
They have 11 million subscribers.
Jeez.
Yeah, everybody fucking watches these guys.
I forget who I watched, but it's been a while.
Yeah, I'm fucking
Hey, he's
stoked.
back. Hey, buddy.
I'm fucking ripped, son.
Welcome back to the shit show.
Hey, it's Central trying to drive in the snow.
I can drive in the snow just fine.
I
Look
You
up.
sure you're not sideways like that in front of the semi?
I'll be
We
sideways,
are
but I'll be controlling that motherfucker.
we are Justice Zero Snow 2. Okay.
There you go. You can be like whoever this guy is and just react to car accidents.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be that. He gets 9,000 views. I mean, I'll do it, but you know,
Well, that's 9,000 views in 10 hours.
I know it's not bad. Not bad at all. Shane doesn't believe in
Minecraft
paranormal,
server.
but he's doing it.
Man, my fucking recommended is just
Yeah, it's a
all
bit
over the
fucked.
fucking place.
Yeah,
It's everywhere.
yeah. Chat sees it too, so that's the bad thing here.
Ah, it's fine. I don't even play Forza.
Ah, don't even play Forza. Pop out.
I don't even play Forza. I don't
There we
even
go.
play Hitman.
There we go.
I've never played Hitman.
Now we can just see the screen instead of a whole Discord situation going on there. What is?
See what screen?
Oh, just your you're sharing your screen.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
What
What do we got?
else you got to talk
Cool.
about, Kappa? My dog jumped on my lap. Excuse you, dog. Get down. Come on, get down. Like I watch a lot of what's his fucking face? Hold on, let me check my YouTube real quick. Where is it at?
I think my YouTube just gets so fucked because there's stuff that I don't really care to watch, but I end up watching like the whole video for no reason.
And that's exactly why it gets fucked right there. I've been watching a
I'm
lot of
pretty sure.
Smitty videos.
I'm pretty
The
sure the other night I watched an entire video of somebody cutting grass. Hey, look, here we go. There's some right there.
I watch. Have you ever seen the Wild Times podcast?
Nah.
It's Forrest Galante and his friends. Really good podcast, in my opinion. It's nice to catch up on stuff and everything. My shorts and stuff are fucked, by the way. You don't even want to see my shorts.
What are my short?
My shorts are completely and utterly fucked.
Schlatt, this car that caught fire like last year,
See,
and everyone says he started his
okay.
own fire.
My
you,
TikToks and
you're here.
shorts. Hey, looky there, 1.5K views. Let's go. What's my last one got, by the way? Chat, don't forget to go follow my YouTube. You know, I'm gonna shout that out. Hey, I hear
I don't-
myself. I don't appreciate it.
Why do you hear yourself? What?
No, you don't. You hear another Warzone streamer right now, and he's cooking, son. Oh,
Why?
oh, I'm watching Facebook Reels.
Why am I on my? Oh, that was weird.
Cooking, son. Oh, it ain't me. It's not me, Zach.
I still hear myself.
Are you sure, dude?
I am.
I don't know how.
What it? Justice, what are you doing to me?
I'm not doing anything to you, Zach. I swear to God.
You promise?
On my mother's ashes, dude. Yes.
Justice, what are you doing to me? Let's see.
I wish I
Nope,
had the
it's
money
not
to
him.
afford a setup that could use the Threadripper.
Mute tab. Okay, what the fuck was that about? Shorts.
Me, you fucking neener.
Okay, that's got 134 views on YouTube. That's not bad. Why am I? How did this get here? I don't know.
Don't ask questions.
I'm asking questions because I'm confused.